Well, I think you certainly can tell that we um, are really in control of every one of them as well, and that we have got to figure out how to continue to keep our composure and value possessions. I think that's been our biggest thing. We haven't been valuing possessions when we have the basketball late in the game, and we haven't been getting stops when we really need them. And those are two things that you have to do to be able to win basketball games, especially against tough opponents. So, I thought after, right before Christmas, we had done a little bit better job of that. I don't think we've done it as well since we've been back, and we've got to figure out how to really, in pressure situations, take care of the basketball and execute our offense and get stops. We're not shooting the basketball very well, particularly from the perimeter, and we're seeing a lot of sagging defenses because of it. We've got to knock down some shots. I thought against Cameron, Kenisha and Devin were really the only people that scored. I think Joni had 2 other points. Besides that, it was just those 2, and we've got to have some other people knock down some shots. And the sooner that our perimeter players can knock down some three-point shots particularly, that's going to loosen it up on the inside. Well, you have to stick with what you do. First of all, you can't abandon things. You have to stay disciplined and continue to work at what you're doing. But you just have to keep, being positive and going to work and understanding. They have to understand that our conference is a marathon. It's not a sprint, and that we got to come to work every single day and get better. And you got to have a short-term memory. We're about to practice, and so we'll see. But it better be. It better be positive, and it better be with a lot of fight and a lot of heart and a lot of desire and determination. I mean, that's what there's a bigger picture here than just winning basketball games, and that's trying to teach them about the game of life. And you're going to get knocked down, and things aren't going to go the way that you want them to go every single moment. But it's how much fight you have in you and how much determination, and that's what we got to see. Well, I think she's just playing hard. I think she's a lot more confident. I think she understands what we want, and confidence does wonders for you, and she's had some success, and so she knows that she has the ability to get to the basket and get to the free throw line and things like that. But I've been really proud of how hard she's working and how focused she's been, and just her confidence level has been sky high, and we need that to spill over to some of our other players. Oh, I hate it. I hate the fact that we play them twice in a row. I think that's really bad scheduling. There's nothing we can do about it at this point, obviously, but it's never good to play a team back-to-back, and especially it's really a lose-lose in our situation, because if we beat them on Wednesday, we have to turn around and play them again. If we don't beat them, we have to go to their place, and that's our 4th loss in a row. So, we've really got to take care of business and just focus through it, and we got to really treat them as 2 different opponents. I think, you certainly go back and look at your film and just see where they hurt us or where we hurt them, and maybe tweak a few things, but I don't think, we don't really change our game plan for anyone. We might try to slow them down a little bit, or double a post if we need to do that, or not let a shooter touch the ball as many times as they can, but we don't necessarily change our game plan. We just have to tweak it here or there. There's really not a team in our conference that you can look past, and especially the fact that we're playing them back-to-back. We've got to protect our home court and play well at home, because it's going to be really difficult to go over there right after, 2 days later after we've played them. And Eastern's playing really well. They have a new coach. They've got just a new air about them, a new attitude, and they're going to play hard. And she's preaching the same thing. Every game we're in it, we've just got to close out games. So we're going to have to make sure that we don't get in a funk early, and that we continue to improve each possession and value it and execute.